Good evening, everyone. This is Nigon here from the FX Forums, along with my assistant, Jedi Footman. And I'm going to be just updating you guys on the progress of Igniter. It's been another few weeks. I've been busy in the lab, basically testing out new code, doing a lot of the bug fixes from the beta testers. I want to thank them again. Vader's Vault, Gil, Resolution, like everyone that has been participated so far. I forget all the names off the top of the head, but you guys have all done a great job. I believe this is going to be a really quality first release because of all the testing we were able to get in. I fixed a lot of issues, and without further ado, I kind of want to right now tonight talk about some of those fixes. So the first thing was the player wasn't playing at the right speed. It was way too slow. You guys probably noticed that in some of the older videos. I finally got it fixed for that. So you basically can hear when you go to something like that, you know, like Nova Star. Okay, so you should be able to hear this is definitely up to speed now. So you should be able to tell, I think that everyone knows that phone. That is definitely now the right speed. I mean, to the accuracy that this chip can provide, which is, you know, it's pretty darn accurate. Then, what else have I fixed? The most crucial thing, I know Vader's Vault complained, a lot of folks have complained, which is the audio kind of had this extra noise in the background, and it really took a lot of work to fix that. In fact, honestly, as an engineer, sometimes you have to basically cheat, which is what I did here. I didn't. I fixed it in some sense. I made it a lot better, but in another sense, what I did is to really get a good sounding volume. Was I basically took the TruMix feature and plussed it. So now we have TruMix with auto compressed technology. And what this does is it basically allows the hum file to start out at a much higher volume, which will sound much fuller. That way, since the amplifier amplifies so loud, if that hum file was way too low, you could hear any kind of static or anything that was going on. So now the hum file is a lot louder. Well, the problem with that is, okay, well, if the hum's loud, then there was no room to bring in the swings or bring in anything. Either you would get some kind of crazy popping noises, or you just, they wouldn't sound loud enough. It would just sound like a hum with some extra little noise going on. So what I did was I came up with the auto-compression technology. And what this does is it basically kind of does like that compression that I was telling you guys needed to do on the files. It kind of does that in the software through some awesome mathematical formula that I basically came up with on my own. I did some research and nothing out there was good, so I came up with something. I should admit, hopefully I've made all my old math 3 teachers proud from college. But at any rate, so what that does is two things. One is mainly it allows that hum to be louder, allows effects to come in, you get a nice, beautiful, full sound out of your Saber. And the second thing it does, which is, I think, was unintentional, but it allows you to basically take any existing sound file on the market today and with just only by changing the volumes now, no effects, no, you don't have to do any of that compression stuff. You can basically plop them in, they're guaranteed to at least work. You know, they may not sound perfect because it would be better to still add a little compression and a little EQing for the particulars of this board, but at least this way you're not, you know, you can use it and then someday if someone comes out with a better version, then you'll be able to just plop that in too. So that's that, and probably what I'm going to do at the end of this video is hook up that old, I'll turn off the camera and turn it back on, but what I'll do is hook up the my condenser mic, which I haven't done, I believe, since like at the very beginning when I wasn't running an LED, and I'll just run it with this Hilton here, and that will give you a sense of how it does really sound now, because that mic is pretty awesome, not like this mic that's on this camera. So the last thing is I wanted to, I decided, like, for all my fonts that I'm making and the ones that we're doing, I want to keep the real sounds off there. I think Alex is doing a good job providing those, you know, real sounds, and I kind of want to keep it personal. So for my sound fonts, I came up with my own font that waves. You already, if you just watched this other video I put up, you saw the pod racer. I created that. Pretty proud of that. That was kind of like I tried to make it sound like an announcer, like blasting over the air horn announcing while the cars were racing by. I think it sounds pretty good. So I have a couple more, so let's go to my mall font here. Hold on, let's find it. So that's the Dark Apprentice sound font. It's nothing special, but it's just me mixed in with some stuff. At least that way it's my font. Now this is my favorite. So this is the Darth Vader font. The All Too Easy is the font. For this font now, I'm about to play this down. This is all me talking, and I basically mixed my voice down, mixed in a bunch of effects, and you basically, it's like about 90% close to the original that was captured. So I'm pretty proud of it. I wanted to see how close I could get it. I think I delivered. So let's try this one. Hold on. Okay, so it's after Saber Player. So ready? And I think I captured that really well. Like it's got like that mechanical sound, the breathing and everything. So that was fun. I'm not really a sound expert, but I definitely enjoy it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go down to the condenser mic so you guys can get a real good idea of how this thing sounds.
Saber Player. All TruMix. Why worry? Now that's what I call real. Then I am a Jedi. Dark Apprentice.
I'll go back to that.
Why worry? Each of us is worried. Now that's what I call real. Saber Player.
So I think that really gives you guys a pretty good idea of how it sounds, how it works. This is pretty much it. It's ready to go. I'm super excited. It's a lot of work I put in. It sounds good. I think hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed working on it. Happy evening. Everyone have a safe Halloween in the States, and overseas. Everyone have happy holidays that are coming. And I will be talking to you guys on the forum. See ya.